Abracadabra and a Christmas Miracle was released in 2024. This is directed by Marita Grabiak, written by Shiloh Feldman, and we have a cast including Emilie Ullerup, Harmon Walsh, and various others. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just didn't really enjoy this for a couple of reasons, one of which is my own fault, but I also just didn't think it was the most interesting. Ali is a magician, and she's snowed in a town called Miracle, and this gives her a chance to connect with the magic of the season. The Christmas aspect is great. We have lovely decorations, gorgeous costumes, really nice to look at, but I didn't really care for the narrative. I don't really like magic. Obviously, the entire film is not about magic, but of course it does play an important role because it plays a role in Ali's life. And by magic, I mean the magic of a magician, not in terms of like Christmas magic, but actual tricks and sleight of hand and things. So that never was going to appeal to me. I didn't care for that aspect of it. That is on me. That's not the film's doing, of course. But I also didn't really like Ali. I didn't hate her, but I just didn't care for her. I wasn't behind her journey emotionally. I didn't really care about what was happening. And because the narrative itself didn't really appeal to me that much, or certain aspects of the narrative at least, it meant that there was very little that I cared for. There was very little that was giving me an emotional response. So it was just a really dull experience. If you like the magic aspect, then it might be slightly better, but I don't know if you'll like Ali. I just did not care for her. We do have some lovely music, some good camera work for the most part, but I just didn't care. Abracadabra and a Christmas Miracle is generally well executed in the sense that the pacing is fine, everything flows well enough, the story makes sense, but I don't like Ali as a character, so I didn't care for her story, and there wasn't really enough else for me to still otherwise enjoy the film. I'm going to recommend it though if it does sound like a film that will appeal to you, if the concept does sound fascinating, give it a go. If the narrative works better for you than it did for me, and if you like Ali, then it will be an okay experience. It's going to be a not too bad film, but for me personally, there just wasn't enough there for me to come away from it feeling satisfied. For me, it just didn't work very well.